In a world where dignity costs more than money, a woman worked tirelessly by day and begged for scraps by night. To everyone, she was just the quiet secretary. But what her billionaire boss saw that day would haunt him forever. Why would a woman with a job still beg for leftover food and drinks after work? Was she greedy? Hiding something? Or was there more to her pain than met the eye? This story will shake your soul. And the twist at the end, it will change how you see people forever. Please subscribe, like and comment where you are watching us from. Her name was Lisa Thompson. Just 27. Calm. Respectful. Always the last to leave the office. Most people barely noticed her, except during lunch. Every afternoon, she'd wait. She never brought food, never joined the table talk. But when others were done, when juice boxes were half empty and snacks thrown away, Lisa would quietly pick what remained. No one said anything, but they watched. And they judged. "Why is she always eating like that?" someone once whispered. "Doesn't she get paid?" But Lisa never explained. She simply smiled and cleaned the break room after. Then one evening, Mr. Damon Ross, the billionaire CEO, noticed her. He had returned to pick up a forgotten file, but instead, what he saw was Lisa scraping leftover salad from a coworker's plate and putting it gently into a reused plastic container. She didn't see him, but he saw everything. And for the first time in his proud, rich life, Damon felt shame. Why was his employee begging for scraps? Was she starving or hiding something? Damon couldn't sleep that night. The image of Lisa picking scraps haunted him. He kept asking himself, why didn't she ask for help? Is she homeless? The next morning, he called his assistant. "Damon, Lisa Thompson. I want a full background check." But what the assistant found made no sense. Lisa had a clean record, a degree in finance, and 2 years at the company. No debts. No complaints. No signs of crisis. So why did she live like she was starving? That same evening, Damon lingered in the office parking lot, watching. He saw Lisa step out quietly, her hair in a bun, same worn black shoes. But instead of going home, she walked down the street, turned left, and disappeared into an alley. Damon followed. Slowly. Quietly. He kept his distance, ducking behind a fence, until he saw her kneel by a trash bin. Not to eat. Not to beg. But to hand over the leftovers to 2 small children waiting in the shadows. One girl. One boy. Thin. Barefoot. The girl looked up and whispered, "Girl, thank you, Mommy." Damon froze. Mommy. Lisa had children. But she told HR she was single. Why lie? What was Lisa hiding? Why were her kids in an alley? And why did Damon feel something he hadn't felt in years? Guilt? Or was it connection? Damon didn't speak to Lisa the next day. But he couldn't stop thinking about her. That night, he did something reckless. He followed her again. Footage, Damon in a plain hoodie, parked across the street in a low-key car. This time, he saw her enter an old apartment block. Rusty windows. Cracked paint. A single bulb flickering in the hallway. No security. No camera. No front desk. He watched from the shadows as Lisa opened the door with her elbow, carrying a plastic bag with bread, bottled water, and a juice box. Inside, he saw a tiny room with peeling walls and 2 mattresses on the floor. The boy had a cough. The girl had her school books open, under candlelight. And Lisa? She looked like a ghost of herself. Lisa whispers, "You're doing fine, they are still alive, you're doing fine." But then, she breaks. Her shoulders shake. Her voice cracks. Lisa, crying softly. I should have let them take me instead of their father. Damon couldn't hear it all. But those words. Let them take me instead of their father. What did it mean? Who took their father? Was Lisa running from someone? Or from something? Damon quietly reverses his car. The camera lingers on Lisa holding her sleeping children, rocking back and forth. He'd seen enough. But the mystery had only just begun. The next morning, Damon made a decision that would risk everything he built. But what he didn't know was that Lisa already knew he was watching. Damon waited till 6 p.m. He asked Lisa to stay behind. Damon, close the door, Lisa. Sit down. She paused. Her face calm, but her eyes afraid. Damon, why didn't you tell HR about your children? She looked at him for a long time. Then she spoke. Lisa. Because children make people think you're weak. And I couldn't afford pity. Damon leaned forward. Damon, where is their father? Lisa's voice trembled for the first time. Lisa. Gone. He left home one morning and never came back. That night, 4 men came instead. They asked for something. I didn't have it. So they took everything else. Damon froze. Damon, everything else. Lisa stood up. Lisa, family. Mr. Ross, thank you for your concern. But I don't need your sympathy. My children and I survived hell. I work to feed them. I clean up after people who throw away what could feed a family. But I'm not ashamed. Because one day, they'll eat first. Damon said nothing. He watched her leave. But her words. They pierced through every expensive suit he owned. That night, Damon drove to the address Lisa gave in her resume. But what he found was not a home. It was a burned-out building. Abandoned. Ashes. Walls covered in graffiti. No sign of life. Damon realized something. Lisa hadn't just been surviving. She'd been hiding. And the question now wasn't just what happened to her husband. But who still wanted her, gone? Damon couldn't take it anymore. He needed to know the full truth. Why was Lisa lying about her address? Who were the men who came that night? And why did her children look over their shoulders, even in sleep? He followed her. Quietly. But this time, she knew. Lisa stopped by a small, gated compound. She knocked 3 times. A woman opened. Elderly. Gentle. Damon parked far enough not to be seen. He waited until Lisa came out again, alone. But suddenly, from behind the building, 2 strange men appeared. Hooded. Quick. Angry. One of them grabbed Lisa's arm. Stranger, you think you can hide from us? You owe. Lisa struggled. Lisa, please. I told you, I don't have it. He's the one who. Damon charged in. Damon, let her go. The men turned. One pulled a sharp object. Damon raised his hands. Lisa collapsed in Damon's arms. Crying. Broken. And that's when the truth spilled. My husband was a courier, they made him carry drugs across states. He refused the last job. They made him disappear. And now, they think I know where the money is. But I don't. I don't even know what he hid. I'm just trying to keep my kids alive. Damon was silent. Not because he didn't believe her. But because he realized. This wasn't about leftovers. This was about survival. From today, our company will launch a housing support program for single parents. Starting with Lisa Thompson. We often measure value by how people dress, what they eat, or what they own. But we forget. Some people fight battles we can't even imagine. She never begged again. Not because life got easy, but because someone finally saw her. You never truly know someone until you see what they do when no one's watching. Some people don't need saving. They just need to be seen. Folded hands like this story. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment where you're watching from. Let's keep telling stories that touch hearts and open eyes.